Hello everyone, just Lee again here, and it's the second day of lockdown here in the UK, and I've come out for the day just to chill and enjoy the silence. I'm just in a nice churchyard here, and what I want to talk about in this video is NPCs, which is non-player characters, because this part of the spiritual community is now that talk about non-player characters, which are the type of people who are basically in this matrix, but they cannot think for themselves, and no matter what you tell these people, just goes in one ear and out the other. And at first, when I heard of this concept, I thought it's ridiculous, because those people in this reality who are not ready to awaken yet, or just seem to be like they're programmed to do what they do constantly until the end of the life. I used to think to myself, well, I was once on this level. I was on a level once where I was like a robot. I went to work 12 hours a day, and I came home, played on the PlayStation, went to bed, went to work, came home. And if somebody at the time who was on a high spiritual vibration would have said something to us, I probably would have been the same. I probably would have just dismissed it and thought, nah, that's just his reality, is a bit crazy. So at first I thought, like, non-player characters might not even be a real thing. But lately I've been watching people and experiencing this experience of trying to help somebody, even in the very simplest of ways, and it still goes in one ear and out the other. I'll give an example of this. So for instance, I know people who have to wear a face mask and they're not happy about wearing the face mask, okay? So they'll literally complain about this. They'll say, oh, I can't believe I've got to go here now and we have to wear this face mask. I'm really sick of my life. I really don't want to wear this face mask. So I'll tell them something really simple, like you can literally go online, download a Sunflower Pass, which is like a pass you show here in England to say you're exempt from wearing a face mask. And you don't even need any kind of medical evidence to be exempt. You just basically download one, show it to people and say, I'm exempt from wearing a face mask, and people are not even allowed to ask you why. So I'll say to them, well, just go on there, download that and just show people that, then you don't have to wear the mask. And for some reason, it's like talking to a brick wall, okay? They'll just go something like, oh, okay, it's all right. Like, why would people who don't want to do something still do it, as though they cannot think for themselves? And I see this more and more and more in little tiny things, the simplest of little things that just people don't listen or don't resonate with, and they just keep doing what they're doing. Is this because they're programmed in a way to do that? Are they an artificial program within this simulation that are here to do that just to keep it going? And are there other characters who can actually think for themselves and play the game, like us or you watching this, for instance, who can actually do these things, you see? And this is getting to a point where there's so many people now who are just living their lives without even thinking for themselves. I'm thinking to myself, how is it possible? How is it really possible for people to be like that without even evolving? You all know people who, maybe it's an old friend who you had who never evolves, okay? They do the same thing in and out, day after day, for years and years and years, and they never come out of that. How is that even possible? To me, it's like a miracle how, well, not a miracle, it's like, it's unbelievable. Basically, it's unbelievable how some people never ever evolve, okay? They never come out of that paradigm that they're in. And I'm beginning to think the only way that's possible is if they are some kind of computer program playing out something they've been programmed to do in this reality. Because let's face it, this reality needs a lot of different type of things to keep it going. They need those people who work in supermarkets, bakeries, and they're happy doing that for the rest of their lives without even moving on or improving their lives, because a lot of people don't even know how to improve their lives. They don't see reality as somebody who's awakened does. But are these people meant to awaken? Are they actual real people, or are they players in this simulation or not? Because we are players in this simulation, because we've realized how it works. We realize it's a game, and the more we work on ourselves, the more we push ourselves, the better life becomes. it even gets to a point where you wonder whether these actual people really exist when you're not there. Okay, so say for instance you go and get some gas in a gas station and there's a clerk behind the counter who's there all day every day just serving people. Is he even there before you get to the gas station, or does he appear like in a computer game just to do that specific role, just to help you in the game? Okay, this is the point it's getting at the moment. I'm not saying this is real, I'm just saying the more I see this, the more I can't believe how people actually do this. So I'm thinking it could be real. I'm a little bit like that at the moment. But what's your opinion, guys? What do you think of NPCs, non-player characters in this simulation? Do you think it's a real thing? What's your experiences with them? And please leave a comment, like this video, guys, and I'll see you next time.